This is episode number 186 of the Reggae in the City podcast. To listen to the entire episode, click the links in the description below. Big up people, Daddy English here, Reggae in the City. You already know how it goes, yes? We just got word that Iotosh is here in the UK. So it's only right we go and speak to him, have a catch up. Because if you remember correctly, we spoke to him on episode number 171 of the Reggae in the City podcast, going back in December 2024. He did say when he comes to the UK, he's going to check in, and he's done that. So we're going to go check up with him a little later from now, have a catch up, see how he's doing, see what he feels about the UK vibes and whatever else is going on, yeah? So go on this journey with me. Reggae in the City, press like, comment and subscribe. Here we go. London traffic, on the way to Wembley to meet Iotosh, and the sat-nav has been saying 30 minutes for the last hour. We're almost there. I can see the arches of Wembley now, but London traffic, this is what it is, and this is what we do to get you to the artists, to hear the stories that these great artists want to tell. You know what I mean? This is how Reggae in the City does it. This is behind the scenes. But, yo, we're here. We're going to do it. We're going to get it done. That's how it goes. London traffic. Iotosh. Yo. See you soon.
Good to meet you too, man.
So, people, we talked to Iotosh, episode number 171 on the Reggae in the City podcast. This is going in December, and we talked to him about the For the People EP. And you also gave us a piece of your journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember at the end of the interview, you said that you're coming to the UK. You're going to try and make it happen in 2025. I was like, yeah, we have to make a link once that happens. And I also told you that this is your home. Reggae in the City is your home. So anything you want to express, anytime, you know what I mean, feel free to come and say, yo, English, we want to talk about this, or I want to play this, or whatever. It's all good, you know what I mean? But it's an honor now to meet Iotosh in the flesh right here in London, you know what I mean?
Yes,
UK is a nice vibe. So we're here outside in Wembley, just having a walk and talk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What brings you to the UK, boss?
Yeah, we're in the neighborhood, so we have to
Mad.
pass through, on my first set of European shows right now.
Mad.
I just did Reggae Jam in Germany.
Okay.
And there's quite there's a 2-week gap between now and the next show.
Nice.
So I just said, hey, let's swing by UK, you know.
Yeah.
That's where, a lot of people who check for me are, and they said we'll just pass through and bless up the people, you know.
Nice. I saw you on AG. You know, and I was like, yo, Iotosh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that vibe like? How do you enjoy that?
It was interesting,
Okay.
to say the least, you
Yeah.
know, but, I respect AG and
Yeah.
what he's doing, like he's built a platform just by, giving a space and a voice to people to just forward through and
Yes.
share them energy, you know.
Yes.
And, in this time where everything is so, centralized.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see a platform that's authentically grow like that.
Yes.
In this day and age, you know.
Yeah, we salute AG, man. He's carrying the flag for the UK, definitely, and he's doing positive things,
Right.
around the world with it and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since we last talked, I noticed that your the song, the big collaboration, "Fill My Cup," has got over 1 million streams now.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel about that?
It's always a good feeling, these things are these are just metrics.
Yes.
The metrics are used to measure things, and
Yes.
by this metric it means people are listening.
Yes, for
And
sure.
that is always the thing. You always want to be reaching and connecting with the people.
Yes.
So it's a big milestone. The numbers don't usually mean as much to me, but
Okay.
it's really representative of people's interest in the music, and
Yes.
I'm glad for that.
Okay. So people have it saying now you hit the million, now you're big Bill Gates. You have the money and everything like
In
that.
this economy.
Yeah. What do you feel about the streaming? Like I know, it's like you say the metrics and everything works, but I think it was Snoop Dogg complaining about, you do so many streams, but it doesn't necessarily currency doesn't really add up. You know what I mean? How do you feel about that? Do you worry about it?
Uh, I would say, well, the model itself,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like, is not sustainable.
Okay.
You know, it's very convenient to stream music, obviously,
Yes.
but that doesn't mean that it has to be, you know, so devalued.
No. Yes.
You know, but yeah, with the streaming thing, it's not sustainable in its current model, and it's it's really not sustainable as a
Yeah.
career, even as a musician, certain way. But
Right.
a big part of that is just to recognize where the value really is.
Yes.
This is stuff like vinyl surging now because people realize the importance of like actually owning something.
Yes.
You know, like because the way the world is going right now, it's trying to convince you more of the value of digital things
Yes.
than real things.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But without getting too deep into that argument,
Yeah. Yeah.
streaming, I think streaming the technology is great, but we just need to rework the system so that, you know, the value that is being provided is actually like representative of its real value.
Fair
you know
enough.
what I mean?
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
You know, but big up to all the connoisseurs there that love good music, and you can find that by listening to Iotosh's music. You can also purchase and download on you know, because I think buying the music is the thing. Streaming is good,
sure.
but please buy, because you know, you have to support the good artists then, for sure. You know, because it's a lot out there, man. But so tell me about your performances now. So you're in Europe performing. How is the vibe? Like, how do you find it?
I mean, it's great. That's the first thing, you know?
Yes.
I'm grateful to be able to touch these stages for the first time.
Yes.
And, you know, just experience a whole different set of cultures and peoples, you know?
Yes.
I realize that they have different tastes, which is interesting, like regional tastes, you know? So, like with Reggae Jam in Germany, I realized that they tend to like the classic music more as well.
Okay.
You know, like
yes.
They don't necessarily want to hear the bag of lyrical thing, like them just want to sing a good song over like a good reggae rhythm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what them kind of gravitate more to. And obviously there are exceptions and outliers, but yeah, overall is a great vibes.
Yes.
You know?
Good. So with the UK, do you feel like is there a different kind of inspiration for you when you go to create your music now? Are you feeling that kind of vibe here, or?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot more inspired.
Okay, cool.
And
yes.
I am hearing like just going through certain communities. Like even yesterday I was in Brixton, you know, and just being around all these different culture, all these different like even sound system culture. I was getting much more insight into because it develops so much more different from what is it like in Jamaica.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
So.
Yes.
I'm inspired by this all these different things that I'm seeing and coming across while on this, you know,
on this journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. That's like for me. I born here, raised in America, come back to the UK as an adult, and what I find, like you said earlier, the classic music is still strong. Like people want to hear, they like the oldies, they want to hear those. You know what I mean? And I even like it when artists and musicians, they use those classic sounds and bring them into today to keep it going forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that something you feel like you do with your music going forward, or?
Well, to me, I feel like it's always been in an essential part of music. You know, taking from what already was.
Yes. Okay.
And bringing it forward in a fresh style.
Yes.
You know, but nothing is new under the sun, they say.
Yes. Yeah.
So you know, me personally, I just try to make good music.
Yes.
You know, and good is very subjective, but there are some songs, you know, and there's music throughout time that have just proven good. Like anything where Stevie Wonder do is just like good music. It can't be bad.
No. Yeah. 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 A fact.
There are just certain things where they can just all agree upon, say, oh, this is good music. And personally, that's what me kind of tend to align more with, and I feel like those are what inspire me, whether it's like a good bass line what I hear in like a Kool and the Gang song, or you know, if I'm listening to Israel Vibration,
mad.
Just wherever the good music is, that is what's going to inspire me, and I think that's what resonates with people as classic too. So
Okay.
you know.
So when can we get some more new good music from you? Because we have the EP, which is still playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any more? Is there an album coming or more singles or what?
You know, I have some singles on the way. I think the next single is in September.
Okay.
So next month.
Nice.
We have some other things lined up.
Okay.
I do have this this mixtape there. I can't really share as much about it yet,
Fair
but
enough.
I do have this mixtape with Max Glazer that we've been working on for a minute, and
Right. Okay.
you know, looking forward to when that
Yeah. No, Max Glazer, when he puts out a mixtape, man, like the world listens. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So we definitely look forward to that. You know, can you tell us if it's a hip hop vibe or any
I can't
kind of
say
vibe?
nothing about it right now. But the singles, I feel like those will be a good indicator of what's to come.
Yes.
You know, so
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God willing, we just get to next month and start the rollout.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to?
Watch your step.
Yeah, watch your step, boss. You go this way, yeah.
Know.
What advice would you give to like young reggae artists that want to cement their voice in reggae music? How would you advise that they do that?
Right, I know me need the advice there.
Okay.
But in all seriousness, I think it's just be genuine.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Don't try to force things or be somebody that you're not.
Yeah.
You know, embrace yourself, love yourself, and then inspire others to do the same.
Yeah.
Because I think that's really the fundamental thing in a reggae. Is like
Right.
show you say love is the answer for everything.
Yes.
But it's not just the outward expression. Sometimes it's just loving yourself.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear that, man. But like you say, for me, like listening to your music and seeing your profile and all that, I feel like you're one of the next ones. You know what I mean? Which is why I asked you to give the advice, because I feel like you're whatever you're doing is working and it's getting to that level to where you have that voice in reggae music and people see it and respect it. That you can still consider yourself new, but you're almost there where you're cemented in the business, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
you know. But in the last time we spoke, I asked you the most hardest question about it's our tradition, where which song is it that says this is why I love reggae music, and you chose Venezuela Bide Up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I want to know this time, because you said you're going to go away, do some more research and come back with a bigger selection next time.
Yeah.
That was a big selection still. So I wonder if you can top it or even equal to that.
You know how much...
You know?
There are so many songs, man. It's an impossible question, really.
Yes.
And even Bide Up is an amazing song still, but it's like, I'm sure I can find something to top it, but there's just so much to choose from.
Yeah.
So even just off the top, since we're there in UK,
okay,
bro, like Night Nurse.
Yeah.
Like, I actually just met Flabber Holt.
Mad, yes, basically.
Israel Vibration show at
Okay.
Jazz Cafe.
Legend.
Yeah, so that was even a dope experience with Cinnamon, a legend, and playing music live in the place, and people that react. But yeah, it's like even Flabber Holt and his productions, them, and then Night Nurse is just so iconic. Like I think that could definitely be in the conversation for like biggest or like most impactful reggae song, you know?
100%. Like even when I spoke to Portage, he chose that song.
True.
Yeah, he chose that song. He said that he liked the mix. The mix of that song is just is killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
everything, even the arrangement.
Yeah,
it's so simple, but it's sticky. You know?
Exactly. You know, that's a great one, man. I got 3 random questions that I asked the artists then now, and I want to see what your take is on this. So, if you could form a Reggae Avengers with 3 artists, who would be on the team?
Kind of question.
I know.
if I could form a Reggae Avengers, just three.
3 artists, yes.
Like with us now, like current
and past, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you don't have to involve yourself, but you can involve yourself.
If I only have 3 spaces, I can't go up there.
Oh, bad.
If I have 300, I can't go up there yet. You know. All right. So first have to be Bob.
Okay. fair enough.
I mean, there's so many. 3, you can just put the Wailers.
Okay.
And that could done it. Or if you want to say like Bob.
Yeah.
Bro, this is impossible.
Yeah.
I'll skip this one.
Skip that, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Wailers though, because that makes sense. That does make that fit, you know what I mean?
Original, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then this one, I don't know if this is harder or easier, but you have to create a planet. What is it called and what's the vibe there? Your planet.
What would I call it? I don't know what I call it, but I can tell you what the vibes would be.
Okay.
It would have be cool like how it is cool right here now.
Yes. Okay.
Lots of water. And just like broadcasting through the sky.
Yeah.
Just the sound waves and stuff like that.
Mad.
I feel like integrating music naturally into the thing with that crazy, but that's very abstract stuff.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. When you make music, do you see colors?
No, I don't.
Because I know some people do that. You know.
What name synesthesia?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that.
Okay, fair enough. You know. All right, that's a good vibe still. So the last one is, Iotosh is happiest when.
I'm happiest when I feel like the cop-out answer is just creating.
Okay.
But I'm happiest when I feel at ease.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're not stressing about anything and you just know say everything kind of like life is life and we're just we're just here and in the present and just living for now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's so important to be present. You know what I mean? Like present is a thing. You know. Can I ask you like what your creative process is? It could be like building the rhythm. What's creative like with that, and also writing the song.
Yeah, it varies all the time. I mean, I usually start from like a blank template.
Okay.
You know, it will usually start with music first, as opposed to lyrics.
Okay.
But sometimes it's like lyrics will come to me and I write it down and then find music for it after.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a case where, I will build a rhythm and have it for 3 years. Like a lot of the stuff on the EP, I just had them for years.
Wow. Okay.
And then I think like I would have pitched them to other artists and it didn't go through, and I decided, all right, I'll use them.
Yes.
And it worked out that way.
Yeah.
Or it ended up being a case where I just sit down and spontaneously make both a rhythm and write a song within like an hour.
Wow.
Like so it just depends on
the vibe.
Yeah, on the vibe, or that's how the day go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your view on the state of reggae music now?
I think reggae music is in a great place. I hear there's always conversations about how it's doing in the mainstream.
Yes.
But even on this trip now, I'm realizing that so many people are into reggae. It's not even a question of if it's doing well. It's doing well. It's just maybe it's not as mainstream as it may have been at one point. But,
right.
I'm seeing all the sound system culture that still exists.
Yes.
People still, going into these huge warehouses in the UK, playing steppers music, and the crowd is just crazy over the bass. Like, I think reggae is doing well. It's just everybody have different ideas of what success look like.
I agree. I agree. Like, I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like, I know they're saying there's not many artists coming through on a mainstream level, but that's okay. I feel like that will happen, like naturally or how it has to happen. But the connoisseurs, I think we're happy. Like reggae can't die. Reggae is here and it gives life. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's my view on that still.
Yeah, reggae is survival, man. Like, that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
It's like we not take no oppression, we not take no pressure. It's like we're here forever,
Yes.
And we just have to fight for that.
Yes.
So everybody who listen reggae music, if you if you really love reggae music, you would have never said that it's dying or be concerned. Because you know, say it's always there.
Yes. And you know what? With that, like, you got the anthem song for me on the EP. We talked about it before. It's Once Upon a Time. You know what I mean? Like, we do this thing because we can't stop. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the answer to all of that, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, if that's the vibe for you, still continuing, not gonna stop.
No, we can't stop, man. There's still so much to do, you know.
Yes.
Like, even this trip means a lot to me still, cause you know, it's my first time being this side of the world, and just even being out of the country a certain way and seeing how appreciated, you know, our music and our culture is. Not even just the classic stuff, but even on a personal level.
Okay.
I've had people on this trip come up and say, yo, I love this thing, this means a lot to me. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
And I would have never thought, you know. Yeah. So it's a really great thing.
Iotosh, I'm gonna say well done, man, and keep the vibes going. Keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. Discouragement may come, but trust me, if nobody's listening to your music, Reggae in the City podcast is listening to your music, and we have a few thousand people listening, so it's all good.
Yeah, man, the people are going forward, man. We're not afraid.
Yeah, good. Bless the boss.
Yes, man.
You know what I mean? Can you do a drop for us to lead out, or?
For sure.
Yeah.
You want to do it right away?
Yeah, cool. No problem.
Blessed love. This is Iotosh representing for Reggae in the City. You don't know, you're there in a Wembley. Pick up yourself. How we feeling? Really up.
Mad.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, man.
Thank you, boss, man. You know, people, that was Iotosh. Remember, I told you at the beginning of the video, this is a collaboration with Ryder Shafiq and Junkie Vinyl, or Vinyl Junkie. You know what I mean? You need to get the back of it. Yeah, so nice. It's all about music. Reggae in the City. We're in London City. Near the big stadium, Wembley. You know what I mean? Don't worry, we soon go to Old Trafford and talk to people.
I like it.
Thank you to the cameraman. Look at yourself.
Try my best, honestly.